Want to be happy, have zero expectations of others. That was a previous post I did. One gentleman took that into a private group I'm a part of, and created a very good discussion. And I know some people had some questions about that. Most people, I think, understood it or filtered it into their own minds and to their understanding, because we all have different perceptions of things. But I don't want you just to walk into life and say, I don't know, I don't expect anything. That's not what I'm talking about. We all have this thing called almost like a assigned task, right? We have a job, we have a relationship, we're parents, right? We're aunts and uncles, we're godmothers, godfathers, and there's a difference between expectation and accountability. Your boss, all the things that I just mentioned, your wife, children, etc. You hold people accountable. Accountability is different because expectations to me is like a fairy tale. You can expect somebody to do something, they ain't got to do jack shit. And we see that a lot in terms of leadership. It goes from the president all the way down to the bosses at a little manufacturing plant. You expect them to do something. You expect them to do something a certain way because it would make logical sense, and they don't. And it's okay because that's human nature. People will do whatever the fuck they want to do, especially when they can. My man Ronnie P, man, Ron Presley, shout out to him, man. I know he's not on Facebook like that, but some guys had some questions about certain things, right, in life, and Ron said, because I can. That's not the answer you would get from, let's say, a boss or a wife or husband, but the reality is that's the carnal nature of how we think. Because I can, because I just want to, right? Doesn't mean it's logical, doesn't mean it makes sense, doesn't mean it's right. But besides all that, the whole point is to just say, be the driving force behind yourself. Don't expect things from others. Don't. You want to hold them accountable because they entered into some sort of agreement with you, fine. That goes from interpersonal relationships to work. But be the driving force behind yourself. It's that fucking simple. My mom's fucking hit me over the head with this shit back in the day from when I was a preteen all the way up to teenage years. This way you don't build yourself up for disappointment. You do your job, you do what you're supposed to do, you hold your integrity at a high level, and you go from there. Everything will flow from that. It's that simple. I'm not done. Listen, if you like the videos, by all means, please show some support, some love. Go to YouTube, click on Elm City Film TV Review, or just punch it up in the search engine and it'll come right up. Look at some of the videos, hit subscribe. Any support is appreciated. I cover a lot of different subjects, from personal to film to television to sports. I do everything, so I'm trying to put out more content. But thank you for watching, and on to the cool outro overplayed crazy video.